Welcome to the Phoenix News Report. Tonight, Trump's back and he's making it rain executive orders. We'll show you everything on the chopping block from birthright citizenship to DEI.
You know, Andrea, in light of the new administration's policy, I have to ask, which one of us is the DEI hire? Because I feel like it's me. And now someone on the staff is going to have to, take me out behind the shed and, shoot me.
Yeah, I really do wish that you would read your emails before we record. And please don't struggle. This is what's best for the country.
Good tip. Can I flee now?
You can try.
Okay, bye. See ya.
I'm going to go ahead and give him a 2-minute head start there. Also, Trump may have been busy taking a chainsaw to our government, but he's never too busy to launch a new scam.
This new crypto has been totally popping off. Yeah, boy.
Plus, who will save TikTok? Elon Musk? Mr. Beast? Tilda Swinton? We'll tell you what's coming next for the social media app. All this in Soup in Your Butt, Aliens in Your Egg Cartons, and Roseanne's Bars.
Ugh. Y'all, bro, oh, God, don't. No.
Oh, wow. And, looks like time is up, and I need to go catch some prey. Janine, where is my crossbow? This is the Phoenix News Report.
Before we talk about Trump's whirlwind first week, let's talk about the peaceful transfer of power.
I'm gonna take my horse to Dogtown Road. I'm gonna.
Okay, it could have gone a little more peaceful. Biden handed over the keys that everyone's been trying to take away from him for months. But before he peaced out, he pardoned several family members and allies so that Trump couldn't come after them. And a lot of people are saying that that is what gave Trump free rein to do whatever he wanted.
Right, because up until that moment, Trump was famously restrained. You would see him in the corner, nervously chewing his fingernails. I don't know, guys, should I do this? Oh, wait, Joe Biden did it, so I can do whatever I want starting now. Truly, this is Donald Trump's villain origin story.
Now, before getting sworn in, Donald Trump needed a little advice, so he turned to the wisest person he knows, Kid Rock.
He goes, let me ask you a question. He goes, people could really have a bad experience. Maybe some people could get hurt, our first responders. What do you think about me moving the inauguration indoors? And I'm like,
You're asking Kid Rock, yeah. He cares.
He's still Kid Rockin' up and down the block, isn't he? Thank you, Kid Rock, for the great advice. You know, Trump also asked him what to do about Ukraine.
Really? Okay, what did he say?
He said, quote, I don't know, have you tried sending over some strippers?
Well, to be fair, we have not tried that yet. Something to think about. Kid Rock also said he remained sober for the entire month of January in preparation for Trump's inauguration day. And to anyone who believes that, there's some beautiful beachfront property in Arizona that we are prepared to sell you.
After undercutting Ticketmaster by scalping the best seats to the inauguration, it was time to get sworn in. Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible because he might fuck with the justice system, but he does not fuck with lightning.
Once it was official, Elon Musk signaled the really, really loud part much louder and several times after doing a face full of ketamine. Like just a full-on Nazi salute right there. When people pointed that out, he first tried to backtrack, saying that he was doing a Roman salute.
Oh, please, Italians aren't real.
But was this really a Nazi salute? Let's take another look at Elon saluting. Oh, sorry, that's a pic of Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's head of propaganda, which is like an old-timey word for social media. Here is the pic of Elon. See? Completely different.
Eventually, Elon got tired of this, like he does with his companies or his children, and decided to just lean into it with some Nazi puns. You see, guys, no big deal. Just have a little fun here. Anyone can do it. Austin, go ahead.
What? No.
Oh, come on. Just for a joke.
No, I can't because my arm has been dislocated.
No one knows how to have any fun anymore. Donald Trump's inauguration speech really put the cunt into my country 'tis of thee, but everyone was wondering, could he break the record? Could he tell the most lies he's ever told in one speech? Let's go to the fact checkers. Oh, And it looks like those pants are indeed on fire. Now, Trump set out a vision in his speech for the next 4 years, which noted thespian Billy Ray Cyrus turned into a one-man show that really does a nice job of summing up what's to come.
Y'all can put your hands together now like that. If you're encouraged about, keep going. They told me to kill as much time as possible, so... Hey, is my guitar still on? I think they cut me off. I bet I got excited and unplugged it. I guess it's dead. You know what? Hell, just snap your fingers. That's okay, bud. That's okay. You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone.
Buckle up, bitches. It's about to get loco.
Now let's talk about all the executive orders Trump has been spraying out this week like a bukkake of cruelty. First up, should churches and schools be safe havens? Absolutely not. So now you can raid a Sunday mass or a kindergarten if there are any brown kids in there.
This is great. Now kids have two things that can give them PTSD. Watching their friends get shot or watching their friends get kidnapped by soldiers. Thanks, Trump!
Trump also rescinded a Biden order that lowered prescription drug costs for people on Medicare and Medicaid. That's right, because Nana has had it too good for too long. Thanks, Trump.
He also tried to take a sledgehammer to the 14th Amendment, which says you're a U.S. citizen if you're born here. Here's live footage of a judge smacking that one down.
Trump also pardoned all the January 6 rioters who have definitely learned their lesson and will never, ever, ever do that kind of thing. Oh, okay, they're already planning the next one. Representative Lauren Handy Dandy Boebert has offered to take the freshly pardoned rioters on a guided tour of the U.S. Capitol. Now, this is a very bad idea for a couple of reasons. I mean, one, the last time she took people on a guided tour of the Capitol was early January 2021, and like a couple days later on the 6th, like some rioters broke in with an uncanny knowledge of the layout. And two, this would be like their third time there. Been there, done that, stole the podium. I'm sure they'd rather see the FBI evidence lockup this time.
Now, earlier this week on our podcast, Washington to Westminster, we talked about how Trump keeps wanting to annex places like Panama, Canada, and Greenland.
It is a bit unnerving to see your incoming president, obviously we're going to be talking loads about that, talking about taking over sovereign countries and looking at them like he's licking his lips and their barbecue sauce for his chicken dippers. No, that's not a euphemism.
Yes, he has the white impulse to colonize. It is raging within him right now.
Yeah, I see that Canada, Greenland and Panama have all turned him down, but past experience, if it's shown us anything, it's shown us that Trump's not really one for taking no for an answer.
Always the innovator, Trump has a new idea. All these countries can have a street race for pink slips, but they have to use the most quintessential vehicle. Canada's coming correct with a 10-coat snowplow. Greenland's got their electric Skoda. Panama's bringing in their brightly colored buses. And America's got a souped-up Cybertruck with the stars and stripes. That was Elon's idea.
And speaking of Lil Fuhrer, there may already be trouble in paradise after one of Trump's executive orders. That's right, Trump signed a deal with other tech CEOs to ramp up AI infrastructure, and poor little Elon didn't get asked to the dance. Even worse, his arch nemesis Sam Altman from OpenAI is part of the deal. Did Elon decide to take the high road?
Of course not. He shit all over that deal on Twitter like a whiny little bitch. But to be fair, I can kind of see where he's coming from. You see, OpenAI's product chief recently said that the world is on the verge of having AI agents because there's nothing that real-life humans love more than looking for help and being forced to talk to an AI assistant first. Real-life humans cannot get enough of that.
What's the next executive order that Trump will sign? It's anyone's guess, but you can rest easy at night knowing with 100% certainty, because if there is anything that you can count on in this world, it's going to be evil as fuck.
Thanks, Trump. Great news! Your next big opportunity to watch your money disappear is here. That's right, the Trumps have launched some new meme coins. Check it out.
Guess what, bros? The new president's new crypto has been totally popping off. Yeah, boy. Look at these numbers. Trump's new $Trump coin is the crypto investment of the news cycle. So get pumped. This Trump coin has exploded from non-existence to more than $50 billion in only its first 2 days. Imagine those kind of returns 4 years from now. And with the big Don holding 80% of the value of this all-American made crypto is backed by the full faith and credit of itself and 80% Donald Trump. Bro, Brogert, Broligard, Bro Nana, Bro Cephas, Bro Maloma Ding Dong. You gotta buy some of this fat coin now while it's up the peak of the investment time. Plus, with Valentine's Day around the corner, you gotta pick up some of those Melania coin, that you can give your trad wife so she can play like she's the man with her like little investments too, because that shows nothing but love, baby. And you love love, right? Trump coin, Melania coin, get them both, make it happen. Woo!
Now that the second Trump administration has started, a lot of people are wondering how the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, is going to work.
Don't you worry, I'm in charge of DOGE now.
Security? You know what, forget it. Look, everyone, it's Empty Greene, and you are decidedly not in charge of DOGE. You are the head of a subcommittee that oversees DOGE, which is, honestly, that's just as nuts. As long as you're here, by the way, here's your Hunter Biden pick back. Thanks, I finished it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. It's not as sticky as it normally is when I do it.
Now, Margie, I heard that everybody hated Vivek Ramaswamy, and so Elon got him booted out of DOGE. Is that true?
No, of course not. That's just a rumor.
Okay. Hey, this is why we fact check.
What really happened is there can be only one. And so I challenged him to a bench pressing contest, and I bench pressed him like way more times than he bench pressed me.
I mean, that sounds just as believable. Fuck it. Now, Margie, what do you think of all of these executive orders that Donald Trump has been signing?
Oh, I love them. I mean, Gulf of Mexico? Nuh-uh. Gulf of America. Bang, problem solved.
Problem? What problem did that solve? Inflation? School shootings?
You know what? Shut it. I don't want to hear from another word from you Satanists, lefty commies. All you Democrats are out to get us good Christian Republicans, and everyone knows it. If you wanted to do things your way, then Biden should have stayed president. But instead, he ran away on his little helicopter like a wuss. A real president does whatever it takes to stay in office, like call up a fake militia or sell Bitcoin to foreign dictators.
You know what, Margie? Okay, it's time for you to go.
Fine. But before I do, I want you to know this. You think I've been crazy before? You're about to see me get more nuts than a methed up squirrel's cheeks, okay? Guess what I am right now? You want to guess? You want to guess? I am a junkyard dog, woof woof, who has just found a 3-year-old pack of teriyaki beef jerky in the bed of a dirty truck. And you know what? Margie's got some hell to raise. Margie out!
Lock the fucking door.
And speaking of wild rides, let's talk about what's been happening with TikTok. Just to recap, TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, and our government was like, are they maybe using that to spy on us and do bad stuff? And the answer was, yeah, probably. That's kind of China's whole deal. So they passed a law to ban it. Then TikTok went all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court was like, no, fuck you. Buy me a boat if you want my help. Sorry, that was actually just Clarence Thomas, as it turns out. So TikTok shut itself down. But then Trump was like, the TikTok CEO greased my sweaty orange palm so it can stay. And after less than a day of downtime, TikTok was back, baby. The American government thought, yeah, probably not best to push everybody too hard with all the other shit we're doing.
All the politicians were told not to ban TikTok. The only thing keeping young people from rioting is an endless supply of dance challenges. In fact, one teen set fire to a congressman's office over the TikTok ban already, and it was gone for less than a day. If you ban it again, just know that these kids are the most tech-savvy generation ever, and they will find you, and they will TikTok dance challenge on your grave. Praise me! Peace has broken out in the Middle East at last. There is a ceasefire in Gaza. Hostages are being sent home, and I am sure that this means there will be peace in the region forevermore.
I mean, well, not in the West Bank.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Israel laid off Gaza, but now they're carrying out a major military operation in the West Bank.
And then when they're done with that, it'll be peaceful, right? Right?
Sure. I don't see why not. Hey, maybe just don't read any history books ever again, okay?
Oh, those are being burned next week, so don't you worry about that.
Cool. Let's turn now to something way worse than the possibility of endless war. Roseanne Barr in box braids. Yes, as one of the hottest rappers in the game, Roseanne is teaming up with conservative rapper Tom MacDonald, which is an extremely authentic rap name, to launch a pro-Trump song.
Now on this track, she refers to herself as a granny gone bad and tries to start beef with Eminem. She must have forgotten between 99 and 03 when Eminem would pop off on everyone from Christina Aguilera to Fred Durst.
Now the question is this song objectively bad? I apologize for doing this, but I have to let you judge for yourself.
Try to cancel me and say that I'm a racist. Got a mean hook, they can't get me with that jab. Trying to take away my right to go and say this. Well, listen up, cause this gun is going bad. With the facts. Why they trying to turn Becky into Dan? You get screw Eminem, I'm Roseanne.
Hey, Janine, will you call legal? I think we may have just committed a war crime. Thanks. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
It's never going to be okay.
Yeah. No. We're going to call your therapist.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to call your therapist. That's what we're going to do.
Need some drugs.
Yeah. You're going to be okay. Janine, did you get legal yet?
Why was Roseanne?
Can you call the therapist too?
Can I have some pie?
Yeah. Janine, can we get him some pie? Just
Cherry.
Cherry
With
pie.
ice cream.
He's in ice cream vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
Bourbon.
Okay. Bourbon. Put some bourbon on top of the ice cream. You want some bourbon on the pie?
Top shelf bourbon.
Top shelf bourbon.
And a straw.
And a straw. Sure.
Crazy
Janine,
straw.
Crazy, curly little crazy straw.
With the glasses.
With the yeah. Okay. You good? Good. Okay. She
Can
got.
I borrow $20?
Yeah.
50.
Okay.
The Black Eyed Peas have announced a cancellation of their entire Las Vegas residency for, quote, current circumstances? So in other words, they have not given a reason why. Which is good news because now it's our chance to speculate.
Ooh, okay. I am going to guess that the chips and guac backstage were not fergalicious enough.
No. I think it's more like Will.i.am and Apple Diap tripped over each other and they spilled their punctuations all over the floor and they haven't been able to figure out whose is whose yet.
Or maybe they got into a heated debate with their caterer about having golden raisins in their scones when they clearly specified currants.
Currants. Okay, what if the real story is that they found 2,000 bottles of baby oil in Will.i.am's mansions for his mazel tov-offs?
Oh, wow. Well, let's don't get it started in there. Temperatures plummeted this week across the southeast states, and it got so cold that people were actually ice skating on the streets in New Orleans.
Okay, I know it's a bad sign if hell freezes over, but what about New Orleans?
Fun fact, New Orleans has gotten more snow this month than Alaska.
Okay, this is outrageous. Listen, Snow, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but you seriously need to look at Google Maps right now. You are supposed to be up north, not down here. Every time you come down here, all our cities grind to a halt, and we have to start eating our neighbors, okay? Do you know how many neighbors I had to eat this week?
Austin, there was only one day of snow here.
I was hangry.
And now a word from our sponsors. Have you struggled all your life with the despair and pain of having soup in the liquid form? Do bowls and spoons make you break out in hives? Do you have hives from the stress caused by eating liquid soup in bowls with spoons and need the healing properties of soup, thus restarting the hellish cycle all over again? Well, good news, you freak. Progresso's got you. Introducing Soup Drops, a hard candy-like suckable lozenge of chicken noodle soup. Each lozenge contains the full wallop of flavors and are available while supplies last from Progresso's website. Depending on the response of customers like you, Progresso might release their next soup product aimed at people who only like the experience of having already eaten soup several hours ago. The Chicken and Noodle Suppository.
And speaking of getting bent over, insurance company UnitedHealthcare, you know, the one with the dead CEO, has been caught by the FTC for hitting cancer patients with a 5,000% price increase for their cancer medicine. Not 500, but 5,000%. They are making money, a lot of money, off of people suffering with cancer.
Well, now their executive team is in a tough spot. Because if they preemptively break their own kneecaps to try to keep the Luigi Mangiones of the world from coming after them, then they will be the ones paying the same exorbitant healthcare costs that they are responsible for.
Here's a thought. Have they tried not being dicks instead?
Why would they do that? And finally tonight, a whistleblower has come out with his account of transporting a mysterious egg-shaped object the size of an SUV, shown here in a video. He says that it was later confirmed to him that the object was from a non-human intelligence. I mean, look, I believe in aliens as much as the next crackpot, but I think we're onto a much bigger, grade A conspiracy than piddly UFOs. Just look at this. The size, the shape, the non-human origins, and the care and secrecy of moving it? Look, I know I'm going to be on a government watch list the second this hits the internet, but I am not too chicken to say I think we've found out why the price of eggs is so high. That's right, the government has been shrinking the supply of eggs by poaching them in the dead of night and forming them into a super egg for their own nefarious omelets. I won't coddle you, yokes. The whistleblower could be part of a larger shell game, but I smell something cooking that won't just blow over easy.
That's it for this week, but tune in next week when we describe things that you understandably ignored. Keep flying, y'all. Love you. Bye.
Chickadee Jack. They love
They're
it.
doing the little Charleston.
Doing the little dances on the Chickadee Jack.
I can take this out of my butt. I'll leave it in if I need to, but it's getting a little weird in there. I didn't use Lou. I was in a hurry. But it was like a long time in traffic.
Cool. Let's talk about the Middle East.
That's this skit, right?
Knife time. It's knife time. Everybody loves knife time. I should probably not wait this round.
What's HR gonna do? Exist? Pussies.
Why are our insurance rates so high? We don't know.
It's only if something goes wrong.
Maybe because of the knives. Okay.
Oh shit, I just put those two together. Yeah, that is a terrible idea.
Does your face hurt yet?
Oh God. I have an itch. It's really bad.